I love watching bullet journal videos, and I'm not sure if it's actually the organization side of it or whether it's the doodling and coming up with really creative ideas, but there's just something so relaxing about watching bullet journal videos, and I've been watching them for such a long time that I finally got around to actually starting bullet journaling myself. But I found quite quickly that it just wasn't for me, and for a little while I couldn't really understand that because I love watching them so much, and yet I didn't really enjoy doing it myself. And I figured out that there's 3 reasons for that. The first one is time. It is such a time sensitive thing to do because obviously the months and days and weeks, they roll on and the first of the month comes up before you even know it. And so if you haven't got your next spread ready, then you're already falling behind, and the pressure with that, I know it's not much, but I just couldn't get on with it. So that's the first reason why I stopped. The second reason is I actually found that I don't really track much. I mean, I don't want to track daily things too much, and have never ever actually got into the habit of even writing a diary or keeping track of anything. I don't really write lists very well, and if I do, they're just sort of scattered all over the place, and then I never ever look at them. So although I tried a few different spreads, I just found that they became pointless because I just didn't use them. And the third reason is kind of tied to the first, in that it's a time sensitive thing, and I really wanted to do bullet journaling as part of this YouTube channel. I wanted to show what I was doing because I love watching the videos so much, and I wanted to create my own. But I just found that fitting them in and finding the time and having that pressure of the days counting down until the end of the month, it's just not really going to work. So I thought, I'm just going to stop. I'm not going to force myself. And I found that the pressure of the whole thing became a little bit overwhelming. I'm not talking hugely overwhelming, like in the scheme of things, this is a first world problem and it really is nothing. But I found that I would always dread the end of the month, and that's not what it's supposed to be about. I didn't want to end up hating it. I didn't want to end up, not enjoying watching other bullet journal videos and things like that. So I just thought I would just stop altogether. But one thing I did love is just doing the artwork, and I found that I really wanted to focus more on doing the cover art for each of the months. And so that's what I've been continuing with, doing a very simple piece of cover art which kind of represents the month or the season or some sort of theme for the month. And I know that this is still a time sensitive thing. I mean, that doesn't change. For me, doing the cover art is less stressful, and I found it more enjoyable. So although it is still a time sensitive thing, I don't find so much pressure with that. And I really want to practice doing digital art and playing with different brushes and trying different techniques and stuff. So this is a really good way to keep it very loose, keep it very simple, not giving myself a whole lot of pressure with the artwork. I just want to incorporate just a few elements and keep it very, very simple. And so far it seems to be going well, and I quite enjoy it, and I really hope people enjoy watching it. I normally don't do a voiceover, but I just thought that I would explain why I don't do bullet journaling videos anymore. I'm also giving away the artwork for free because, as I said, I'm using this as an opportunity to practice my artwork. So it's not something that I ever plan on selling or making money from, and I would actually just really like to share it. I'm also giving away the digital art file, so the Photoshop file that I've used, so you can open it up and have a look, see how I've broken it down. The only thing that I ask is that you don't sell it, and don't sell it as your own artwork. So just to be clear, it's free for personal use and not commercial use. Thank you very much for watching. The links to download the artwork is in the description below, and you can also access all the previous months as well. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel if you're not already, and I'll see you in my next video.